Hello viewers, this is your captain speaking, Scruffy of Scruffy Tam Airlines. I hope you're going to enjoy my next several videos as I fly across the United States in different aircraft playing Microsoft Flight Simulator. This is a new series. Yes, I know it's been a while since I've posted a video, but my energy is renewed. Each time I stream, I'll be taking the video from Twitch and posting it here. So be sure you come back, watch each installment each week as we fly across the United States, checking out different sightseeing areas. Some pretty exciting, some not so much, but we'll have fun nonetheless. If you enjoy my videos, please hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/ScruffyTam. See you soon. Take care. All right. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Did I not turn my camera on? Oh, you know what? The camera has been on since my last stream, and I think I just turned it off. Wait a minute. What is going on with my camera? There we go. Dang. I was about to freak out because I need my camera for a wedding that I'm shooting tomorrow. So that was freaking me out just a little bit. Hope you're doing well, Weston. Good to see you, friend. Thank you for jumping in right at the beginning of the stream. I actually realized that there's a mountain range that I'll be flying close to. It's 18,000 feet, so I had to switch planes. So I had to change my stream title to reflect the plane change. How's the refreshing on the air traffic controlling going? And I still have not done anything with VATSIM except sign up and took the test, and I have downloaded vPilot, or I think that's what it is. The pilot program anyways. Really just been too busy to spend a whole lot of time on it. And then with the wedding coming tomorrow, I'm really preparing for it. Oh, cool. I figured it probably would, as long as you had done it and as good as you were at it. I figured it would come back to you rather quickly. And I'm going to go ahead and switch to the game. This is the first time I have piloted this particular aircraft. Yeah, I'm going to do it in my own time. I'm trying to focus more attention on the communications between the ATC and or the AI communications between ATC and my AI pilot right now, so I can kind of go ahead and get used to it. But really, from a pilot's perspective, it's really not a whole lot that we have to do. It's you guys that have to do all the work, because all we're doing is just repeating back what you tell us for the most part. Oh, thankfully the plane's already taxiing and running. That's a good thing. I would not know how to fire this thing up. I am going to go ahead and put a little extra fuel in it though. Yeah, exactly. And is it, I can't recall, is it that we state our tail number first and then repeat, or we repeat and then state our tail number? I can't recall that, but anyways, I will learn it. All right, I've got to find, holy crap, this is a totally new creature for me. I got to find the park brake. Oh, there we go. All right, park brake in. Repeat the message and tail number at the end. Okay, thank you. All right, and on this plane, I do have pitch control too. I do remember that. I've got pitch control on the props on this fancy plane. First time flying it, landing it is going to be a little bit of a challenge. Well, not landing it, but shutting everything down might be a little bit of a challenge. Oh, by the way, guess what came in the mail today, Weston? And you will know who this is. The Average Kims. I had ordered some stickers. She was giving them away for free as part of her 1-year affiliate stream. And so her stickers came in today. One set for me and one set for Tam. I'm pretty excited about that. That was pretty cool. Yeah, they're pretty awesome actually. They're kind of holographic. They look pretty awesome. Just message her and give her your address and she'll send them for free. Everyone got them for free. All right, folks, I'm going to go ahead and depart straight out runway 18 on our way to, I've got Sierra Vista in Arizona as a stop, but I think I'm just going to keep on flying past it and go straight into Phoenix. I do need to make sure I've got fuel this time. I'm really bad about taking off. I'm slightly low on fuel, so I'm going to add just a little bit of extra fuel. Gotta balance things out here. Although this plane is significantly faster than the other ones that I have flown. So we'll see. See how quickly we get there. All right, here we go. Ready to take off. Go ahead and start our
Mike Charlie Alpha Traffic
Start a takeoff roll.
2 Sierra Tango is taxiing to runway 18.
First time flying this aircraft. I'm pretty excited about it. I've got to learn the blade pitch, something I'm not used to in the other smaller Cessnas that I have flown. I'm pretty excited that this one is supposed to be a whole lot faster though. Whoa, that was kind of a shaky takeoff, but hey, we made it. Shaky or not, we're here. All right, as soon as I climb up to a decent altitude, what have I got blinking over here? I've got a red light blinking. Is this?
Mazatlan Center, Cessna November 9er, 2 Sierra Tango is type Cessna Caravan.
Oh, is my prop
Mike
RPM
Alpha,
too much?
5,400 feet. Request flight.
I'm not sure what that is. Anyways.
Cessna November 9er, 2 Sierra Tango, Mazatlan Center. Squawk Tree 12.
Squawk Tree 12 Cessna 2 Sierra Tango.
Cessna 2 Sierra Tango radar contact 2 miles south of Mike Charlie Alpha, 5,800 feet.
All right, going ahead and climbing up, and then I'm gonna make a turn and go ahead and head towards Arizona, because right now I'm heading further into Mexico. Which is not what I want to do. I've gotten myself in enough trouble with the Mexican authorities, so we're gonna go ahead and circle this thing around and let's head to Arizona, people. Get back in the old US. Hopefully, hopefully Homeland Security doesn't detain me for questioning after dropping into Mexico unannounced. Maybe that's the angle they're going to take, is the Mexican authorities contacted Homeland Security and it's like, hey, y'all got a rogue plane that just landed. All right, that airport was right at 5,000 feet above sea level, so I'm going to go ahead and climb. Probably going to fly at about 8. Although I do have a mountain range that's coming up that's 18,000 feet, so I guess I do need to continue my climb, don't I? One thing I am excited about with this plane is the higher altitudes that it's capable of flying. So we may miss some details though, since I won't be flying quite as low, but we should get where we're going a lot quicker. Right now, yeah, we're at 130. 128. We're slowly dropping. Let me I'm going to go ahead and slow the plane down a little bit because we're ascending rather rapidly. Throttle back just slightly. Straighten my horizon up. I do want to continue my climb though, because I do have this mountain range that's 18,200 feet right in front of me. I want to play around with this prop a little bit too, the prop pitch. Of course, it would be easy enough just to fly around this mountain range. I mean, it's not like, I guess it's really, honestly, it's just a mountain, not really a mountain range. So it'd be easy enough just to fly around it, but if we're capable, we may as well fly over, right? And have a look out the windows. Not a whole lot to see here. It looks like just pretty much desert, which is pretty much what we've been seeing for quite some time now while we've been in Mexico. I do want to look at the outside view of this aircraft though. Since it's kind of new to me, check this thing out. I need to work on customizing it too. I'm pretty sure that I can customize the color anyways of the paint. So purple is kind of my thing, like my channel purple, and honestly Twitch purple is the purple that I like. Purple is my favorite color, so I'll probably change it to, instead of being a dark gray, oh, I forgot I'm not on the outside view anymore. Instead of the dark gray that the outside of the plane is painted, I'll probably go with purple where it is. Leave the rest of the plane white. I don't know. We'll see what the options are. That might not be an option. It really is, Weston. And I love, like I said, I love purple, and that's a beautiful shade of purple. It's kind of the same shade that I have my logo made out of, and a lot of other things, even before I started streaming on Twitch. All right, our altitude is, we're right at 10,000 feet right now. Still climbing. We're making a nice little rate of ascent. Still got a good ways to go before we reach the 18,200 peak mountain. So looking at my navigational map, we've got probably the peak of this mountain right here is 18,200 feet. This is the range that we're coming up on right now. So it's on the other side of this. But honestly, I could just fly over to the right and be perfectly safe. But just for the sake of making things exciting and semi staying on my flight path, we'll do this. And I'll tell you, as fast as this plane is going,
Cessna 2 Sierra Tango contact approach on 127.05.
yes, it is.
127.05 for Cessna 2 Sierra Tango.
So Weston, my original
Approach
plan.
November 9er 2 Sierra Tango 10,600 feet.
Cessna November 9er 2 Sierra Tango approach altimeter 29.87 continuous planned.
Okay. My original flight plan had me going from whatever airport this was in Texas over to here, because it was a nice little haul. But I've changed it, and instead I'm not going to land here. I'm going to just keep on going up to Phoenix, Arizona, because this is kind of a short trip, not very long at all. But yeah, that would be kind of tricky. And it was like that in El Paso, the runway that they had me land on. I was like at the peak of the mountain, and then I just had to pretty much go throttle all the way down, flaps down, and I mean, like, I was pushing on the yoke.
Approach Cessna November 9er 2 Sierra Tango. Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace.
Cessna November 9er 2 Sierra Tango approach.
All right, so this must be that airport, is a Class B airport,
Cleared through
Sierra
Bravo airspace Cessna 2 Sierra Tango.
Sierra Vista Municipal. And it looks like it's not going to be a problem at all to clear this little mountain range here. After I clear this range, I'm probably going to go ahead and level off my altitude. I mean, it's looking like 11,000 feet. Well, I mean, excuse me, 12,000 feet is going to be plenty to clear this. Plus, I am slightly to the right of it, so I don't want to miss much on the ground. So once we clear this, I'll go ahead and throttle back a little bit, and we'll enjoy some views if there's anything to see. Oh, yeah, I need to do my captain's duties. Here we go. We're getting some turbulence as we approach these mountains too. It's really wild how realistic this game is, because you would get updrafts from the mountains in real life, and it's crazy how they include that. Good evening, passengers and crew. This is your captain speaking, Scruffy Tam. I wanted to first thank you for flying Scruffy Airlines. Our path for today, we just barely escaped the Mexican authorities in Mexico, and we have now entered United States airspace. Our path will take us to Phoenix Sky Harbor Airport. Estimated time, we're looking at about an hour and a half getting there. We have currently reached our cruising altitude of about 12,500 feet or so, and we'll stay put right there. We are experiencing just a little bit of turbulence as we climb over these mountains, so I do ask that you stay seated. In just a little bit, once the sky is clear and the turbulence goes away, I'll turn off that fasten seatbelt light, and then you're free to get up and move around the cabin. Do ask that you please secure any items that may be loose, and please keep the traffic in the not the hallway, the aisle at a minimum. All right, flight attendants should be around shortly with light refreshments. I'll sit back and enjoy the flight, and I will talk to you later. All right, we are good. It looks like my altimeter's pretty steady now, so I'm going to leave it right where it is. I may even come down a little bit once we clear this mountain range, because according to how much faster is this one? The other plane that I was using would it was flying at around 90, 95 knots. This one, even though it's showing 125, according to the little nav map, I'm at 165 knots, so I'm moving pretty good. So it's significantly faster, which is a good thing, because that way my streams, we get to visit more things. That's another reason I wanted to go ahead and switch to another aircraft as well. Because I would jump on and, you know, had the intentions of doing like a 2-hour stream, and then it would take 3 hours to get to my destination. So, man, this past week I went to bed late every single night because of that. So, and I needed another plane to be able to cross over these mountains. Plus, once we get to the Rocky Mountains, I was gonna have to change planes anyway, so it worked out. If you're just joining me, we just narrowly escaped the authorities in Mexico at Cananea, I think it was, Cananea Airport. We flew there unannounced, no visa, no passport or anything. Just kind of flew into Mexican airspace, landed at the airport, and we're there for a couple days. And they caught on to us, so we switched aircraft. Actually, I was in a smaller Cessna, but we went ahead and switched aircraft, jumped in this one, and we have escaped. We're now in U.S. airspace again. We're safe. Hopefully, Department of Homeland Security doesn't meet us at Sky Harbor Airport once we land there, but we'll see what happens. So that's where we're at. What we've been doing. I am totally new to this aircraft. It does have the capability of prop pitch. So if anyone out there is familiar with this aircraft and can give me some advice on when to pitch the props or whatever, because right now I'm at full pull. I don't know what you call it. At full pitch, I guess. Yeah, a few days camped out in the cockpit. I had a tent in the back. We went ahead and camped out on the runway. But I saw some spotlights, heard a copter in the background, and I said, "Oh shoot, they're coming after me." So thought it would be best to come back to our homeland. Heard a couple little dings, actually, you know, something like ding, ding, ding. They may have been shooting at the aircraft. I don't know, but it's running good. All right, we are passing what was going to be one of the destinations for this evening. Actually, I was supposed to fly from El Paso to Sierra Vista Municipal. I guess I don't know what the rest of this says, but that was going to be my destination after. Oh my gosh! After El Paso. Good Lord. But I decided to make a stop off in Mexico because honestly, I thought this was Mexico, and then I realized that this was the border. So we were supposed to fly from here to Sky Harbor in Phoenix, but we're just bypassing this airport. We're gonna fly on to Phoenix, and time permitting, we may go ahead to the next leg of the flight over here to Bard, Yuma, Arizona. See what happens. Maybe we'll see some nice sights. I'm flying from coast to coast in the United States. Started out on the East Coast. Actually started out in my hometown. There's an airport about a half mile from where I live. So we started out there and slowly making our way out west, getting close to the West Coast. And then I've got a fairly scenic flight path on the way back. There wasn't a whole lot to see for the most part on the way out here. All right, I did notice the aircraft was drifting just a little bit to the right. Got pretty strong winds. So the winds are out of the southwest at 23 knots. Some of the strongest winds that I've seen in this game. Make our way. There we go. This should be good. I need to veer off my path just a little bit, my flight plan just a little bit, to get lined up to land at Phoenix Sky Harbor. I'm gonna go ahead and throttle back a little bit. I just realized I'm still climbing significantly, and I'm at 13,000 feet now when really I wanted to be at around 11. And Phoenix is only 1,100 feet above sea level, so we're actually going downhill from when we were in Mexico. Still got significant turbulence as well. So I guess the prop pitch is especially useful when coming in to land, because I did notice it slows down my airspeed, of course. Playing around with it. I'm not sure if that's the only time I would use it, is, you know, maybe taxiing on the runway or whatever. All right, let's take a look outside. We've still got significant turbulence, and I can only assume that that's just the wind. First of all, the crosswind, plus, you know, what's going on with the mountains. The wind just kind of jumping all around because of the mountains. That's a really technical term, the wind just jumping all around. So earlier today, I watched a couple very interesting videos about plane crashes. Approximate time, Weston, I have no idea, friend. I really don't know. I have not. I probably should have kept up with the time so far, and I'm sure somewhere in little nav map it tells me, but we've still got quite a ways to go. So I've made pretty good progress. I've made it this far, but then we still have this is our destination, our next destination, Sky Harbor, and then to Yuma, and then we're gonna get a Los Angeles. I might I might make it to Los Angeles tonight. I don't know though. I think Yuma's probably going to be the extent of it. But then I'm going to fly up the West Coast, down the other side of California, and then across. So it's probably going to be a few more weeks, Weston. I really want to start doing some other sightseeing around the world too. But this is kind of what I've committed to first, is doing my cross-country flight. And then I'm going to look into getting a helicopter. In fact, I need to be looking into getting a helicopter.
Cessna 2 Sierra Tango, contact Tucson approach on 125.1. Good day.
Going to 125.1 Cessna 2 Sierra Tango. Tucson approach Cessna November 9er 2 Sierra Tango 13,300 feet.
Cessna November 9er 2 Sierra Tango, Tucson approach altimeter 29.86 continuous planned.
All right. So I'm not really sure, but at some point I do want to go ahead and get a helicopter so that at some of these destinations I can swap out of the plane into a helicopter and do some tours. For example, at Las Vegas. But my understanding from Kung Fu Kangaroo is I really need pedals to be able to control the helicopter. So, and that may be happening because I've got this wedding that I'm shooting tomorrow. I may use some of the money from it to go ahead and buy some pedals. We'll see. But I'm really liking how fast this aircraft is compared to the last one. And like I said earlier, I never paid any attention to the ground speed on little nav map, but you can see on my instrument panel, I'm showing 125 knots. On little nav map, it's saying I'm going 175 knots. So that's 50 knots different, and that is significantly faster than either of the other two Cessnas that I was in. So this may make the trek across, from coast to coast quicker. Well, in fact, I know it's going to, but a lot quicker than what I thought.
Sierra Tango, contact Albuquerque Center on 134.45. Good day.
Going to 134.45 Cessna 2 Sierra Tango. Albuquerque Center, Cessna November 9er 2 Sierra Tango 13,400 feet.
Cessna November 9er 2 Sierra Tango.
Hannah. Hey, Hannah, thank you for that sound alert. You almost got me. I just happened to look up at my monitor right at the time that notification came up. Or that probably would have startled me just a little bit. But thank you. How are you doing, Hannah? Good to see you this evening. Hope you are well. Hope you had a good day. I'm good, thank you. Yes, I'm thankful it's the weekend too. Although it's going to be a busy one for me. I'm videoing a wedding tomorrow.
Tucson approach on 125.1. Good day.
Going to 125.1 Cessna 2 Sierra Tango.
I'm videoing a wedding tomorrow, so that's gonna pretty much use up my whole Saturday. Going back and forth to the venue and then videoing and stuff like that. And then after that comes the editing part. And will y'all hush for just a minute, Tower, while I'm trying to talk?
Going to 134.45 Cessna 2 Sierra Tango. Albuquerque Center, Cessna
just
November 9er
let the
2
tower
Sierra
finish
Tango,
talking to me.
13,500 feet.
American 1287, contact
Okay.
Albuquerque
I would love to edit a wedding live on stream one time, but that's never going to happen because the bride needs to be the first, or the bride and groom need to be the first ones to see the video. So Editing a wedding video live on stream is unfortunately never going to happen, although that would be pretty cool.
125.1 Cessna 2 Sierra Tango. Tucson approach Cessna November 9er 2 Sierra Tango 13,600 feet.
Cessna November 9er 2 Sierra Tango Tucson approach altimeter 29.96 continuous planned.
Plus, on this PC, I don't have the software that I use to video edit. I've done one, maybe two video edit streams, and I've got DaVinci Resolve on this PC. And I'm not familiar at all with that program, but on my MacBook, I've got Final Cut Pro 10, and that's what I use to edit with. So I'm super familiar with it, been using it for years. But DaVinci, I mean, it's an awesome program, and I've heard good things about it, but I am just not familiar with it. Oh yeah, Hannah, I knew you would understand for sure. All right, still getting some really heavy turbulence here as we go over this mountain. Although I am losing some altitude, I still have plenty of, according to my map anyways, this mountain range is 11,000 feet, so I mean we should be good. Does this one have a pitch trim? Where's my pitch trim adjustment at? Oh, right there. There. I'm gonna try adjusting it to where I had the other one. My other two Cessnas, I liked them. One was 4/10, the other one was 6/10. So we'll see what this one does. At 6/10. I might just have to go back to 1 degree. And it looks like right before we land in Phoenix, there's pretty significant range of mountains. I'm gonna guess this is them off in the distance here. And the maximum altitude on those is 10,600 feet. I'm at approximately 13.5, so we're good. Getting a good bit of turbulence here. Oh wait, does this plane have autopilot? I bet this plane has autopilot. I wonder how I use it. Autopilot, where you at? Probably should have checked all this before I got up in the air, instead of waiting until I got in the air and then it's just, no, that's not it. That's not it. Oh well, it will be okay. Well, I'll tell you, one time when I was in I don't know what kind of aircraft it was, but we were It's a commercial jet, a rather big one too, because I'm thinking this was the one that had 3 rows of seats. Well, actually, oh gosh, how many rows was that? Well,
Cessna 2 Sierra Tango, contact Albuquerque Center on 134.45. Good day.
wait a minute.
134.45.
It was 3 rows of seats, but it was like 2 seats, 2 seats, 2 seats, something like that.
13,400 feet.
It's taken off from Las Vegas. And about the time we started climbing up the mountains, which you got to climb pretty hard, or at least I thought you could. It looked it to me in the jet like you had to climb pretty hard when you first, when you're coming out of Las Vegas. But we hit some turbulence that scared the crap out of me. The plane did one of those drops, I guess, you know, the wind blowing against the mountains or whatever. But yeah, it was pretty scary. Trying to straighten out a little bit, man. This the wind has picked up some more. We're at 20. Now we're back at 28 knots.
Albuquerque Center, American 254 is at flight level 350, descending 10,000 feet.
At this point, I think I'm just fighting the wind. I mean, I have got the yoke turned significantly, trying to offset this wind that's blowing me around. Got some other air traffic in the or other aircraft in the air, and that's who the tower is communicating with. The other air traffic. So they should have me. It looks like I'm heading the right direction for Phoenix to let me. Uh-oh. What's the indicator? Okay, that must be my the proximity sensor to another aircraft. So I've got a jet off my left wing at that's at 40,000 feet. Yeah, and I hope not. I've got a feeling the Mexican authorities have alerted Homeland Security though. So they're probably watching me, but so far it's good. We'll find out what happens when I land in Phoenix. That was a lot of fun talking about it though. And trying to decide what would happen if a scenario like that happened. And I'm sure if it's not a military aircraft to escort, then surely when you land at the airport, they'll be waiting on you. Or they'll be there very shortly. Yeah, your game screen just goes black. That's right.
Sierra Tango, contact Albuquerque Center on 1
Like it does when you crash.
Good day.
And then it just comes up and says you have been detained. 'Cause when you crash, it just goes blank and it says you have crashed. So yeah.
November 2 Sierra Tango 13,600 feet.
Cessna November 9er 2 Sierra Tango Albuquerque Center altimeter 29.86 continue as planned.
Alrighty.
Albuquerque Center, WestJet 2247 is passing flight level 400, descending 10,000 feet.
Yep.
WestJet 2247 Albuquerque Center continue as planned.
That's the aircraft that just, I can see it on my map. I know y'all can't see it, but I can see it on my nav map. So I guess we can look around a little bit now. I enjoy flying so much that I can just look at this view forever. But I know that's probably not too exciting for my viewers. So we'll have a look out the window. There's a mountain range right there to our right. And well, there's another one way off in the distance to our left as well. But we're fixing to be approaching a good many, a nice little mountain range, just east of, well, I guess southeast of Phoenix Sky Harbor Airport, which is our final destination. Good afternoon again, passengers. This is your pilot, Scruffy Tam, again. I just wanted to thank you once again for flying Scruffy Airlines. Hopefully the flight attendants are still giving out in-flight snacks. Just wanted to update you. It looks like we're going to be in for some turbulence for this entire flight. So I will ask, I'm going to keep the seatbelt light on for the entire flight. If something changes, I'll take it back off, but I don't foresee that happening. Winds are 31 knots, blowing crosswind at 31 knots. And with us coming up on mountains, we're going to have some turbulence. So I just ask, as you're seated, please stay buckled to cut down on injuries, and any loose items you have, please secure those. Other than that, enjoy. It looks like clear skies. Visibility is very good, and weather in Phoenix currently looks very well. I need to look up the forecast and I'll update you on that. Thank you for flying Scruffy Airlines, and I'll talk to you in just a little bit. Some goldfish crackers. We don't have goldfish crackers. All we have is, I forgot what those things are called. They're pretty decent though. They're like butter crackers, but oh, what are they? I forgot. But you have to use the restroom. Well, you see, what had happened was
Albuquerque Center, American 1939 is passing flight level 300, descending 10,000 feet.
we have bottles under your seats. There is a funnel adapter in the seat pocket in the seat in front of you, just in case you need a funnel adapter. It's gonna be really tricky when we have turbulence though. Actually, this aircraft is the biggest one I've flown so far, and so I actually do have multiple passengers this time. It looks like I could have at least 8, no, more than that. I wonder how many passengers this plane holds. You refuse to pee in a bottle? Well, then hold it. Seriously, Data has a restroom though, but yeah, I can actually have passengers. So now I kind of feel more like a commercial aircraft pilot. Well, that's why I said you have funnel adapters.
Southwest Niner, 65 contact Albuquerque Center on 125.4. Good day.
How are you, Swan? Good to see you. Thank you for jumping in. I hope you and the husband are doing really well.
Going to 125.4 Southwest Niner 65. American 2 Delta Papa contact Albuquerque Center on 125.4. Good day.
Going to 125.4 generic 2 Delta Papa.
Oh, it's been a long week. It's been a nice week for me. Next week is the last week of this half of the semester. So we divide our semesters into half, and we have an A term and a B term. A term is the first 8 weeks of the semester. B term is the second 8 weeks of the semester. And so we teach a certain number of topics in A term, and then we switch and teach another set of topics in the B term. So we'll have our final exams next week in the classes that we teach A term, and then we'll start B term week after next. With a whole, of course they're not new to me, but a whole different set of classes. Only two. Oh my gosh, are you serious? Why, Swan? Why is that? Is it because of COVID, or what happened? Or is it always like that? You're a sub, right? Or no? Are you? I'm pretty sure. Aren't you a sub? That's pretty rough. How is COVID in your area of the United States anyways? Are cases starting to go down? Because we're seeing finally a downward trend in cases here. Nobody wants to sub anymore. Dang. See, around here, and I guess probably across the country, not to, oh gosh, not to get political, but a lot of people are just walking off their jobs because they don't want, because of the vaccine mandate. And between that and COVID, it's hurt a lot of businesses. And so I didn't know if maybe that's what was happening, but for y'all, it's just no one wants to sub. Well, that's good. I'm glad your cases are very low. Honestly, I couldn't tell you how many cases we've had, but I do know in the paper today, on the front page, I just read the front page of the paper as I walk down the driveway. My wife reads the entire thing. But I saw where they said that our cases are lower now than what they were. Paying no respect. Yep, I understand that. I understand that, Swan, totally. We were really fortunate this year that the state voted raises for all state employees, which we're included in that, but also the school also gave us a raise too, so that was really nice. Totally unexpected to get that. Yeah, thank you, Hannah. I didn't really realize what all was involved until I became a teacher, but I totally agree. And I agree more so on the high school level than the college level where I'm at, because our students, for the most part, we still have some that are there just for the money. Incredibly enough, we have students making money even in college going to school. I mean, I have literally seen they try to be career students go from major to major because they are actually making money going to school. But for the most part, most of our students want to be there, and that's good. Yeah, Swan. Whoa, shoot. Dang, that was crazy. My plane just took a little dive there. Yeah, the state was talking about putting it in their budget, and then finally they did. And then when administrators at school announced that it was voted in and it would be getting it, they also said, hey, and you'll also be getting, you know, this from us too. So that was super cool. All right, flying into Phoenix.
Albuquerque Center, American
There is.
passing flight level 370, descending 10,000 feet.
It's going to be a little tricky, especially in this aircraft. It's a little bit faster than what I'm used to. So we've got a mountain range right here that's 8,500 feet. That's what the 8.5 is. It's 8,500 feet altitude is what the peak, the highest mountain in this range is 8,500 feet. The runway is 1,121 feet above sea level. So that's quite a drop in altitude from 85 to 1,100 in kind of a short period of time. But hey, I mean, the worst that can happen is I'll crash. It won't be the first time it's happened to me. Thankfully, it's just a sim. And I'll have to be higher than 8,500 feet, because 8,500 feet would have me landing on the mountain. So I'm gonna have to be, you know, I'm probably gonna be, I don't know, 10,000 feet or so. So I got to drop down 9,000 feet in altitude in, I don't know, 20 miles. That shouldn't be too bad. Oh shoot, I hit the wrong button. Sorry passengers, that was not intended, not intentional. That's what I meant to do. I mean, we got to have a little scariness because it's, you know, it's October, it's Halloween. Let's put some scary sound effects in there. Created by me and my granddaughter. So I've been flying for less than an hour. Oh, too many horror disaster stories. Oh, Swan, are you talking aircraft? If you like watching airplane disaster stories, I have got the channel for you. I'm kind of addicted to it. Not addicted, but I binge watch it a lot.
American 263, flight contact Albuquerque Center on 125.4. Good day.
I need to make a command for it. Even though, I mean, I don't know the people, and of course I'm not sponsored by them, but I love the channel.
Going to 125.4 American 2635.
But I tell you, next time I'm on an airplane, I'm going to be terrified at every little bump I feel after watching it. Oh, it's fascinating horror. I'll have to check that out. What do they have on it, Swan? What kind of fascinating horror is it? KPHX. So I'm going to go ahead and find the airport if I can. KPHX. See if it shows up on my list. Ooh, that's right. I forgot you can do that. Yeah, give me just a minute and I'll tell you. It's the flight channel. It's called the flight channel and it's on YouTube, Hannah. I don't know what to put as a command, maybe crash or something like that, because that's all they talk about is different aircraft. Although that's kind of disrespectful though, just putting crash, because I mean these are real lives that were lost. So just name it whatever you think is a respectful name, a respectful command. I really don't want to do crash because like I said, that's kind of, oh, Ooh, Swan, that's pretty darn cool too. I'm gonna have to check that out. Damn. Let me take a picture of that. What I like about the Flight Channel is they talk about, and I think they use Microsoft Flight Simulator to reenact these flights and the crashes. I didn't know what program they used until I started flying. But they reenact it, and then they talk about the investigation and how many people survived, which most of them, no one survives, but they talk about the investigation and what they found to be the cause. And y'all, if you fly a lot and you have anxiety, I would recommend probably not watching it. I'm not really that anxious of a person, but I mean, it's ridiculous. Some of the just small little oversights that cause these disasters. It's totally crazy. Oh, cool. Thank you, Hannah. So what's the command going to be so that you can, so people can watch it? Is it flight? What do you have to type in? Oh Lord, is it not working again? I've got to work on this. Dang it. And see, what's weird, Hannah, is remember when Hebby was here and we were trying to, I was trying to get his command, which is Hebby, to work. I went on Streamlabs earlier today and I looked and it shows up an exclamation mark Hebby as a command that you can type in, but it's not working. So I don't know what has happened to my commands, but I'm not sure. See, that should work because it shows up as a command that you can select. It's really weird. I don't know if it's a change in, oh shoot, if it's a change in Streamlabs. I'll tell you what's probably happened. In fact, I think I have figured out what's happened. My I've got a bot that's local. I mean, it's I've got a chat bot that's not a cloud. It's local to my PC. And after I take several weeks off, or if I don't, yes, all my stuff has been reset. In fact, Twitch reset it themselves. I got an email saying that they had reset everything and there was no nothing I needed to do on my part. But after I have not streamed for a certain number of days, my chat bot disconnects itself, and I bet you that my cloud bot has disconnected itself. So maybe after I land here, I'll switch and try to fix that, and we'll play around with it and see what happens. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to select that airport. Let's see here. I'm drifting again. Phoenix Sky Harbor, where are you at? Scottsdale. Phoenix Regional, there it is.
Cessna November 9er 2 Sierra Tango is 5.
Kim, what's going on, Kim? How are you? I'm sorry. I was trying to pick the airport I was going to land at. How are you, Kim? Speaking of the average Kim, I got some average stickers in the mail today, and I'm pretty excited about them. So these are the average Kim's emote stickers that she was giving away as part of her Twitch anniversary stream. And these things are amazing. They're like holographic images too. They are amazing. Really cool. Yeah, I'm sorry, Kim. I was trying to find the aircraft. I'm trying to find the airport that I was that I'm going to land in. Yes, I got them. And then Tam the OG came over, so she was able to get hers too, and she's really excited about them. Those are pretty amazing. Oh, cool. So I can fly straight in. I was hoping that was going to be the case since the winds. Holy crap! The wind has really picked up. 35 knots. Yeah, Tam was pretty stoked too. Whoever made those did a fantastic job. What company did you get to make those, Kim? Let's see here. So I gotta catch up. Yeah, at least my shout out worked. But the reason the shout out worked is because it's local to my chat bot on my PC. But I had CloudBot too because I wanted y'all as moderators to be able to create commands. So once I land, sticker app, dang, they did a fantastic job with them. Once I land, I'm gonna go ahead and try to reconnect. I was about to say sticker bot, not sticker bot. I'm gonna go ahead and try to reconnect my cloud bot. I think that's what happened. We'll get sticker bot to make some commands. All right, folks, this is Scruffy Tam, the pilot, once more. We are coming up on Phoenix Sky Harbor Airport. As soon as we clear this mountain range, we'll be touching down momentarily after that. We do have a little bit further to go, but within the next 15 or 20 minutes, we'll be on the ground. So do ask that flight attendants go ahead and make your final walkthrough. Passengers, go ahead and stow your luggage in the overhead compartments or under the seat. Is it under the seat in front of you or under your seat? I think it's under the seat in front of you, isn't it? And push the storage tray back in its position. Put your seats in the upright position and please stay buckled because we are experiencing turbulence and we will probably continue to experience turbulence until we cross this mountain range. Thank you. I wanted to thank you so much for flying Scruffy Airlines, and I hope you will choose us for your next flight. Yeah, those are really high quality stickers. Really awesome. I may end up using, I've got a webcam that I'm not using, and I may end up using it for a flight control cam. So I'll have my sock cam, a flight control cam, and then this cam. And I can actually put the stickers on my yoke controller box. That would be pretty cool. And then as I collect more stickers from other streamers, I can add to my collection or stick them on there. All right, let's see here. I got to look at this runway. It wants me to land 25L, which, oh no. Please don't lock up on me when I'm fixing to land. Oh, if you shut down when I'm this close, I'm going to be so upset. I bet you it's going to shut down. Nope. Good. All right, folks. It should be lined up pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and throttle back a little bit more. I do see a mountain there. The top altitude for it is supposed to be 8,500 feet. I'm at 12.8, so I should have plenty of room. Dude, I did too. Oh, hang on just a second. Wait a minute. I'll be right back. Do what? All right, y'all, give me just a few minutes. Got to help my wife with something. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Right before I started stream, my wife had been looking at some clothes. Looking at a website of some clothes and said she was done looking. She couldn't find anything. Well, she had found some stuff and just wanted me to make sure it was a legit site and help her check out and stuff. All right, my trim must have... Sometimes pausing the game messes with the trim settings. But it did not. Okay. Because I sure do seem like I'm... Okay, now I'm doing good. It was nosing up really good. So let's see here. What were we talking about? I was talking about the... my cloud bot, my Streamlabs cloud bot. So once I land here, I'm going to go ahead and switch, pull up Streamlabs and see if I just need to reconnect my cloud bot. And that might be what the issue is. Flight attendants, prepare for landing. All right, so we are going to be landing runway, shoot, I forgot which one they told me, but I know which one it is, but I forgot the number. Yeah, so as soon as I land and shut the aircraft off, Hannah, then I'll go ahead and reconnect it, but I bet you that's what it is. Yeah, so someone, my last stream, and it may have been Kung Fu Kangaroo, told me to watch the story of Kobe Bryant's fatal crash. They've got it on there. They've covered it, and I watched it, and it really is, man, just so many of these crashes is just a lack of judgment on the pilot's part, or just you know, a really weird situation that shouldn't happen. I can't remember what the aircraft was or what years they were, but there were 3 aircraft within a certain period of time that they're just flying along, and all of a sudden they go to make a turn. Oops, they go to make a turn. Here I am reenacting it. They go to make a turn as they're approaching the airport, and the rudder goes completely opposite, in full rudder, the opposite direction of what they're wanting, and it turns the aircraft upside down and nose down. And 2 of the flights, yeah, two of the flights, you know, no one survived. The other flight, the pilots were able to take control of it and straighten things out, and then they figured out what was happening. And so the FAA said that all of these servos had to be replaced on the rudders of this one particular aircraft. It's pretty wild. But yeah, that channel, and there's no talking. What's really cool about it, there's no talking. They've just got music. They do have some of the flights, they actually have the black box data, so they have the voices and stuff from the pilots and the co-pilots, and that's really interesting as well. But besides that, besides the real audio, there is no talking. It's just words describing everything, and really fascinating channel. All right, I am way right of where I need to be. I need to get lined up. It's kind of hazy. I'm having a hard time seeing the runway right at this point anyways. In fact, I need to drop the altitude way down.
WestJet 1516, go around.
'Cause So, you know, I was talking about how flying over the mountains, then the airport being so close that I was really going to have to come down in altitude to land there.
Going around WestJet 1516.
WestJet 1516, contact Phoenix approach on 124.
Okay, so there's Falcon Field. I see Falcon Field Airport. So I've still got a ways to go before, not a ways, but we are, I don't know, probably, I don't know, 15 miles out.
Delta 2076 exit runway when able.
So I'm in good shape. I thought I was about to overshoot the runway, but I'm in good shape. Because there's Falcon Field to my right, and then straight ahead, this should be our airport right here. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and level out just a bit until I see the runway.
Delta 2076 exit runway when able.
All right, this should have me, I think, pretty well lined up. I'm probably a little right. That's okay, because I'm usually significantly left of the runways. I'm going to put flaps down. I probably went flaps down a little early, but I'm still learning.
Delta 2076, turn next taxiway.
Still don't see the runway lights yet. I'm just gonna hold.
American 1885 going around.
I'm gonna hold my altitude right now.
Delta 2076, contact ground on 132.55.
I'm pretty far right of the runway still. To you go a little bit left.
Going to 132.55 Delta 2076.
There we go.
Going around American 1885. American 1885, contact Phoenix.
All right, altitude is 6,000. The
Good day.
airport is. Let me see. I can't see the altitude right now. It's a little over 1,000 feet, I think.
120.7 American 1885.
I got a plane that's landing that's covering up my airport information. I think I see the runway lights. Wasn't really expecting this haze out here in the middle of the desert, but I mean, it really, I wouldn't think it'd be humid out here either. Yeah, it looks like the airport's at 1,100 feet altitude. I'm at 6,700, so I've still got 5,600 feet. So we're in good shape. Try to keep my heading, keep my speed where it's at. Yeah, Kung Fu Kangaroo, if you're still here, I did switch aircraft again because the maximum altitude for that Cessna 172 was 14,000 feet. And I had some mountain ranges that I was flying over that was bumping on that. In fact, there was one that was showing 18,000 and some change feet. And I knew I'd be flying over some significant mountains on the rest of my way out west and then flying back east. So I figured it'd be a good time to go ahead and pick another aircraft. And this one's not much different than the 172, except it's bigger, it's faster, a little bit different controls. I'm not sure about the pitch on the prop, but I just got it full pitch, and I'll bring that back once I go to land to bring my ground speed down. All right, I've got an American Airlines jet that we are the same altitude, heading right at each other. They're at 6,000 feet. I'm at 6,500. This isn't just but slightly scary here. I mean, we're at a heading straight for each other. So here's this American Airlines jet, 6,300. I'm at 65.
Phoenix Tower, Speedbird 289er, 12 miles east inbound ILS runway 26 approach. Speedbird 289er, Phoenix Tower. Altimeter 29er, decimal 89er, 1239er at 12.
Oh, good Lord. This is going to be so close. There we go. They're at 6,700 now. I'm at 65. So they're going to fly right over me. This 1885 right here. This is that plane that I was just speaking of. So they're going to fly right over the top of me. I'm going to go ahead and descend a little bit. Slightly scary. Missing each other by about 1,000 feet. They're at 7,100. I'm at 63. So still pretty crazy though. And actually, dang, the control tower could have been talking to me and I totally missed it. Not yet, Kung Fu Kangaroo. So I've got it and I downloaded vPilot, I think is what the name of it is, but I haven't played around with it any at all. I'm loving this game so much that when I sit in front of my computer, this is what I want to do, and I don't really want to take the time to learn VATSIM. But I really need to.
Cleared to land runway 26.
All right, we're coming on up. I need to slow down just a little bit. Question for you about prop pitch. Are you familiar with prop pitch and when I use it? So far this entire flight, Kung Fu Kangaroo, I've had the prop pitch, you know, at full pull. I don't know the proper terminology, but I've had it at full pull. And so I guess I kind of straighten the props out once I get on the ground. I know it helps me slow down too, of course.
Cleared ILS runway 26 approach American 1885.
Oh, so you've got VATSIM too, Kung Fu? Once I land here, I'm having some issues with my cloud bot. So I've got two bots that I use. Didn't realize it until very recently that it was two separate, same company, two different. Okay, you don't mess with prop pitch. Okay, cool. Two different, I mean, same company, but two different bots. One is an app, Streamlabs chat bot that I have locally on my hard drive. The other one is Streamlabs Cloud Bot. I thought that they were the same thing. It was just that the chat bot was an easier way to access it because it's a local client. but it turns out it's two separate things. The mods in my channel are able to use CloudBot to create commands, and then I use chatbot to create commands and all my other notifications and stuff. Well, lately my mods have not been able to add commands. Well, I've realized that I think my CloudBot has disconnected from Twitch. So after I land, I'm going to try to reconnect it, and then we'll probably fly from Phoenix into Yuma. It'll be my next flight. This flight didn't take too awful long. Still early in the evening. And even though I do have a wedding, I've got a video tomorrow. I don't have to get up really early for it. Our first video session is going to be at 9. So I can sleep in a little bit later than normal, so I can stay up. Y'all, I'm sorry about the cursor arrow being right there.
Speedbird 289er, turn next taxiway. American 1885, follow the aircraft on the runway. Wind 237 and 12.
All right, I got to get lined up.
Land runway 26.
Yes, Hannah. So I'm gonna land here, and then I'm gonna fly to Yuma, Arizona. That flight should take just as long as this one did. It's almost identical. Oh my gosh, the distance. I don't know why I couldn't think of distance. The distance is almost identical from Mexico to here as it is from here to Yuma. Yeah. I'll be here for, I don't know, probably another hour and a half, maybe even 2 hours. I'm going to try to end around 10.
Clear to land runway 25 left.
Okay, so I'm clear to run runway 29 left.
129.625.
I am way right of 25.
Going to 129.625, Speedbird 289er.
Okay, just changing my heading just a little bit. All right, I do see. Okay, there we go. So there's 2 runways on this side. Dang, I can't talk. This is R. This is 25R. I'm gonna land on 25L.
Altimeter 29er decimal 87, wind 269er at 17. Cleared ILS runway 26 approach.
So I need to nose up just a little bit.
Approach American 1057.
Go to the left just a little bit too.
American 1885 exit runway when able.
All right, it should be good. Should be good. And I put my flaps down way early. Way earlier than I needed to, but hey, I'm still learning. I've been flying flight sim for 3 weeks now. Still got a ton of stuff to learn. I looked in my pilot's handbook of aeronautical knowledge. Someone on one of my streams was telling me what these lights are for, and I did see that in that handbook, but I can't remember what they're for. I know it's something about airspeed, stuff like that, but anyways, I'll get there. I'm learning slowly. Learning how to fly a plane a little bit at a time. I love how smooth this plane is. This is the smoothest plane as far as landing goes. I'm probably gonna crash because I'm saying this, but dang. I guess just because it's heavier.
American 1057, follow the aircraft on the runway. Wind 269er at 17. Cleared to land runway 26.
It's the,
Contact ground on 132 decimal.
holy crap, I'm gonna run off the runway. It's the next step up from the 172. Let's see here. It is Cessna 208B Grand Caravan.
American 1885. Cessna 2 Sierra Tango exit runway when able.
Okay, not able yet. Hang on a minute. All right, they want me to go ahead and get off the runway. Yeah, this thing is pretty awesome, Kangaroo. Yeah, it's a bus. It's a lot faster than the 172. And dude, that landing, that's the best by far landing that I have ever made. It's a lot smoother.
132.55 Cessna 2 Sierra Tango.
Yeah, dude, it flies really well. Plus, when I talk to my passengers, I'm actually talking to passengers instead of just talking to the person beside me and them thinking that I'm, you know, that I need some counseling. Got to go to pilot counseling. What I do need to figure out though is how to turn it off. I'm not sure how to power it down. I flew it off stream for a very, very short period of time the other night. And I wasn't sure how to power it down. How to shut the engine down. All right, I've got to find fuel.
American 1057, turn next taxi.
Is this the fueling station right here? Or no? Oh my gosh, no it's not. I'm about to run over some signs. Oh, or is it? Yeah, wait, is that? Oh, shoot, I don't know. I just ran over something. Air traffic's like freaking out right now. Warning all the other pilots. We got some rogue dude, idiot, flying around. Not flying around, but it's on the... Yeah, I'm looking at the little nav map and I'm not seeing it though.
American 1057 exit runway when able.
Oh good lord, this is a huge, huge airport. Oh, there we go. Okay, good lord, now I got to figure out where I'm at. Okay, there I am. How do I get? You know what?
American 1057 exit runway when able.
I'm gonna park over here with the big boys. I think I turned the wrong direction is what happened. Oh shoot. When you reach up to grab the mouse and accidentally hit the throttle, the tower starts panicking. All right, I'm gonna park it right here for now. Turn on my park brake and turn it on. I'm gonna apply the park brake, and I may just sit here idle. Where is my mouse? Come on, mouse. There we go. All right. I'm gonna apply the park brake. I'm gonna just sit here idle for a minute. Let me jump on Streamlabs and attempt. Turn on some music too. Well, I'm just sitting here. Let me attempt to fix my Streamlabs issue. Let's see here. Twitch. Account settings. Account settings. So what if I unmerge? General. I'm gonna pull, yeah, I am. I really am, Swan. I am totally lost. I was gonna pull my chat over so I can see. There we go. This way I can see y'all talking at least, and I don't feel like I'm ignoring you as I navigate Streamlabs. Import, stream to blah, 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 subscriptions, that's not it. See, it's showing that I merged, but I'm gonna unmerge. Oh God, I hope this isn't gonna be a mistake. I can't unlink my primary platform. So how do I? So I can't unmerge and then remerge. How? Integrations? Streamlabs chatbot. Cloudbot. Okay, here's Cloudbot. Let me see. Y'all, I'm sorry, chat. Just hang with me. We're gonna take back off. We're gonna fly from Phoenix to Yuma as soon as I can figure out what's going on with my chatbot. And I'm not gonna spend a whole lot of time doing this, but I've got one of my mods willing to make a command for me. Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna test. Oh, got an echo there. So test on Twitch. Well, what the heck? What's it testing? Okay, so it is connected. I'm now following myself, y'all. This is interesting. So then why isn't a command working? If that's working. This makes no sense to me. And what's really weird is I don't think I'm doxing myself or showing anything that I shouldn't be showing, but check this out. So here's my here's the commands that my mods have made. So followage, YouTube, heavy, but they're not working. This makes no sense to me. Not sure what's going on with that, but this is something I may just have to fool with after stream, because I don't want to bore anyone that may just be joining me with my issues that I'm having. But this makes no sense at all. Cloudbot is working, but why can't my mods mod? And even my chatbot, my chatbot locally, when I boot it up, it even tells me who my mods are, and Hannah's on there, Hebby's, you know, my usual mods are on there. Why can't they make commands? I don't understand why my mods can't make. And see, and moderators have permission. I've got it set where moderators have permission. So all you should have to do, Hannah, is hit !! add command, but it's not working, and I don't understand. All right, I'm gonna hit. Okay, I'm done. I'm gonna be done fooling with that for now, because I don't want to hurt my channel by fooling with it. Lore Mike, I don't think it is, because when I went to follow myself through the cloud body, it actually worked. I have no idea what's going on, y'all. I'm sorry. Hannah, go ahead and try another command, or just try Hebby again. Someone try hitting exclamation mark Hebby, H-E-B-Y, and see what happens. All right, I'm gonna taxi and try to find some fuel. Let me see. Let me look and see where fuel is. I'll pull nav map over here so y'all can kind of see what's going on. So here I am. Oh, I see where I need to go. And then fuel is right here. So I've got to circle around, go this way, and then back in through here. I'm sure when I landed, I probably could have went a little bit quicker way instead of flying in here with the big boys, but whatever. I'm here with the big jets, so I'm a big boy now. Oh yeah. Also, hello, Lore Mike. I'm sorry. I was kind of preoccupied with some bot stuff, but whatever. I'm over it. I'll deal with that later on. And then later on comes and I'm ready to stream and I don't deal with it. That's the cycle that I have. Yeah, Kung Fu, I found where some, oh shoot. Hang on. Well, you know what? We're what happens now? I crash? Yep. Okay, I'm gonna restart. Screw refueling. No, wait, it's starting me back in. No, nope. When I said restart, I didn't mean like literally restart. No thanks. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and wait, how do I get out? I hit a building. I hit a building. So how do I get it? Oh, I guess I hit escape. That was absolutely stupid of me. Here I am hitting the Windows key and everything else. Dude, oh yeah, thank you. You've already got my address. So go ahead and send them. Oh my gosh, man. Okay. We're gonna start at Phoenix Sky Harbor. Good Lord. Let me get the airport number for this. So KPHX. All right, y'all. Taking off from Phoenix Sky Harbor on our way to Yuma, Arizona. Oh, and this is going to be my departure. I am a horrible pilot. I'm still learning though. I'm still learning. That's going to be my excuse. Even, you know, like a year from now, I'm still learning. Well, after that disastrous incident at Phoenix Sky Harbor, they've got everything cleaned up. They had to shut down the airport for a little while, but after the investigation, it was determined that the pilot was a complete imbecile and did not use his rudders to turn. What is this? Okay, I'm gonna start in the air, so I need to go ahead and there we go, do some quick adjustments since I'll be starting from the air.
Phoenix approach Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra is type Cessna Caravan.
All right, we're already in the air, so I'm gonna head on to Phoenix.
Request
I mean, to
clearance
Yuma.
transition Bravo airspace.
Cessna Alpha Sierra, X-ray Golf Sierra, Phoenix approach. Squawk 7473.
Got the spooky music playing in the background. I just realized.
Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra.
Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra radar.
What the heck?
1 mile northeast of Sky Harbor, 2,700 feet. Cleared through the Bravo airspace.
No, Heavy, no luck with my bot, dude. I just got done spending about 5 minutes trying to figure out what was happening. So the commands are there. The Heavy command is there. There's another one about a language warning that someone created is there. So a lot of the commands are there, but I don't know exactly what happened. I'm gonna have to land this. My controls are not working properly. But how are you doing, Heavy? Everything is good otherwise. Even my nav map. My nav map isn't even updating. Can I land on the road? Can I land in the road? I don't want to land in the road though, because then I may end up in the same situation. Let's land in Glendale. Your family's driving you a bit nutty. I mean, my controls are way out of whack. Well, it seems to have leveled out though. Let me see if I restart little nav map, if that fixes that connection issue. If it does, I'll keep on flying. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So I'm connected back to my little nav map. I'm happy. So we'll continue on our trek from Phoenix to Yuma. Sorry about that little snafu. We ran into a building at the airport.
Sierra contact Luke approach on 118.15. Good day.
I'm gonna go ahead and pull up a little bit. Actually, there's not a whole lot of reason to get way high up in altitude now, because the highest mountain in this area is 6,800 feet.
Approach altimeter 29.87 continue as planned.
And Yuma is only 196 feet above sea level, so I'm going to climb up to, I don't know, 6,000 feet. Just a slight collision with an airport building. Yeah, slightly. See, I haven't figured out, how do you use, I need to assign rudder to my yoke. I don't think I have rudder on my yoke. I'm just playing around right now to see if I have rudder on my yoke. Oh yeah, I do too. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Oh shoot. See, rudder on this yoke is so much smoother than rudder on the Xbox controller that I didn't realize I had rudder on the yoke. Let me go to external view really quick. So that's a good thing. Let me make sure that this is rudder. Well, maybe it's not. I'm not seeing the rudder move, but it's acting like it is. Yetter. Yeah, I'm gonna have to assign rudder to one of these. Okay, let's go back to the cockpit. We're flying really erratically. All right, this trip to Yuma shouldn't take too awful long. It's 139 miles away. Right now, I'm at 153. Yeah, and see now my speed in the plane and my speed on little nav maps actually are matching each other now. I crashed? What? Okay, I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm perfectly fine that I crashed. That's no problem at all. I don't know how I crashed, but I'm telling you, I was midair and was flying smoothly, but the way the plane was reacting to my yoke input was totally whack. And I'm not doing this. I'm not starting from the air again. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go to the main menu. And we'll start fresh. Let me do this. Okay. If it starts me out midair again, I'm going to just restart the game. Excuse me. Restart the sim. All right, so it's got me. Let's see here. What's KPHX? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that happened. Something glitched when I restarted that. All right, so it's going to be a departure. Hopefully I start off on the ground and not in the air. I have been to Phoenix 2 times in my life. Both times were in March, and it was absolutely gorgeous. The weather was beautiful, and I love I really liked it out there. Of course, I know it's a different thing in the middle of the summer when it's 100 and something degrees all summer, but I really enjoyed Phoenix in the spring. Hopefully we'll take off from the ground this time. Yay. Okay. All right, people, I think we got that bug fixed. Even though we haven't got the chat bot bug fixed, at least we have this fixed. All right, let me bring all my controls down, and here we go. Wait, my controls aren't working now. Okay. How do I restart this thing? God bless it. Hey, Crafting Sean, our friend Crafting Sean is here. How are you, friend? Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Control E. How's our friend Crafting Sean today? Dude, I saw that post. Were you cosplaying a witch? Man, that was a fantastic costume, Sean. That was phenomenal. All right, here we go. Took it a minute to get up to speed, but we're finally hopefully de-glitched. I think some of that was my fault, but anyways, yeah, please go follow Crafting Sean. If you don't follow Crafting Sean, an amazing streamer. They are awesome and a very good friend of our channel. He's got a very fun community, accepting of everybody, very inclusive. Yeah, the witch, dude, it was amazing. That was an amazing costume. Ooh, looky here, we have downtown Phoenix. Let's just kind of stay at low altitude for a minute and check out Phoenix. Yeah, I totally missed that stream, but man, when I saw that picture, that was really, really sweet. That was awesome.
Southwest 1888 exit runway when able.
So if you don't follow Crafting Sean, please click on that shout out. And okay, Swan, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you always hanging out. And there's some stadium. I'm not sure what stadium that is, but there was a stadium. See if we can buzz through here.
Going around American 428.
American 428, contact Phoenix approach on 124.1.
See if we can do this without breaking the plane.
Southwest 1888, turn next taxiway.
There we go. I'm not sure what that warning is. I heard something, but I couldn't see what the warning was. It'll be okay. We're just checking all the stuff out.
Cessna 2 Sierra Tango leaving my airspace, frequency change approved.
Phoenix
Yeah,
Tower,
bring
Cessna
that nose down a little bit.
Sierra Tango frequency change. Phoenix approach.
Try to level stuff out, and we are on a direct flight to Yuma, Arizona.
Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace.
Oh, let me pull up my little.
Cessna November 9er 20
There.
Tango Phoenix approach.
Now I can communicate with them instead of just listening.
04.
Squawk 4504 Cessna 2.
So I guess after stream, what I'm going to do is once I land in Yuma, I'll go ahead and we'll find someone to raid, and then I'll end stream. And then I'll do some checking into that issue I was having with
Maintain on navigation.
Cleared through the Bravo airspace Cessna 2 Sierra.
my chat bot. I was trying to listen to the tower and think at the same time. All right, we got a mountain range coming up. Not a real big one. Altitude of 6,800 feet. We should easily clear this mountain range. Points of interest. What point of interest do we have? There are no points of interest. Okay. Okay then. Thank you for showing me nothing. Nothing. Thank you for nothing. Some residential areas out there with a some sort of farm right in the middle of it. A lot of acreage of square farm.
American 428, you are 900 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 4,000 feet altimeter to 900.
Oh, someone's getting in trouble. American 428 is above their altitude.
Descend Tango, contact Phoenix approach on 120.7. Good day.
120.7 Cessna.
See what my altitude is, because like I said, I'm not gonna
Phoenix approach
sit
Cessna
here.
November 9er, 2 Sierra
6,800
Tango,
feet
6,000
is the tallest, and we're not going over the tallest part. I'm gonna probably hang out around 7,000 feet, so we'll get to 7,000, then I'll level things out a little bit. So we're on our way. We just took off from Phoenix Sky Harbor Airport in Phoenix, Arizona, on our way to Yuma, Arizona, on my slow trek across the United States, my coast-to-coast tour of the United States. We left Texas. Well, actually, we left Mexico. The first airport was in Mexico. I was kind of concerned about Mexican authorities, but I guess I flew in under the radar. They didn't know I was there. When I was leaving, I did hear a couple pings on the outside of the plane, like they were, you know, shooting at me or something, but hey, we escaped with our lives until we got to Phoenix, and I was taxiing, trying to find some fuel, and then we lost our lives when we ran into a building at slow speed. Demolished the plane. That always kills planes. Okay, cool. Thank you, Hannah. You're an amazing mod. I love that you're always looking for, you know, you're always thinking ahead. Thank you. Thank you for that. So this right here is another aircraft. Oops. Southwest Airlines 2164. Go ahead and bring my engine speed down just a little bit. Still climbing pretty good. How long, Hannah, how long have you been a mod? For, not for me, but like in general, how long have you been on Twitch and helped mod people's channels? Because I know you're on Jess's, and of course you're on mine, but I don't know who else's. Seems like every time I'm on Jess's channel, you're on there. Only about a year. Holy crap. You're good. You do a good job. Oh, Artemis too. I didn't realize you were a mod in Artemis's channel. I've got to go. I've got to spend some more time in there. It's been too long. All right, let's look at runways in Yuma. My goodness, this is a busy. I've got runways everywhere. Oh shoot. Yeah, okay. I thought my plane was nosediving. We're just hitting some turbulence. They're probably gonna try to put me in at runway 26, either 26 or 17. So I'm in a pretty good place to land at runway 26. We'll see what they do. Is my game about to lock up again? Nope. Okay. The sim glitches for me, and I don't know if it's the sim or if it's my PC kind of hicking up, but I don't like it when it does that. Yeah, no doubt. I need to make a command mod love for my mods, which is 95, no, probably 98%. Hannah. Jess was the first channel you found on Twitch when Animal Crossing was big. You followed her right around Christmas. Cool. So when I first got on Twitch, I had just got my Nintendo Switch. And I loved Splatoon. I had Splatoon. And I loved it. And still do. I still enjoy Splatoon, but I'm just not really big into it like I was. So I was looking for a Splatoon player. And how I heard about Twitch was actually through my students. So when we're in the classroom, we can look and see what the students are looking at on their computers. And I saw this one student, he was constantly watching some website that there were gamers. And I said, what is that you're watching? And so he told me, he said, it's a channel where you can watch people play games and it's called Twitch. And I remember thinking to myself, how stupid to sit and watch people play video games. Why would you sit? Yes, I did play that. And I remember thinking, why would I sit here and watch other people play video games? Which I love playing them, but I had never thought about watching other people. So I just thought it was the craziest idea. And then I got hooked on it. So I was looking for someone that was playing Splatoon to get some tips. And I came across a streamer, very wholesome, very friendly, just an awesome streamer named Evil, EYVL. Amazing. And so that was the only channel I was on for a long time until she'd raid somebody. And then and here I am. I got Twitch fever and here I am. Oh, that's an amazing game, Hannah. It's a really, really good game. For me, it's the perfect amount. It's the perfect amount of puzzle and platforming. Beautiful game, beautiful graphics. Yeah, Sean, 100%. It only really makes sense when you do it. So once I actually joined Twitch and started, watching Evil play and getting some tips from her and getting to know Evil, and then there's a streamer called Raizino, Raizino. I think it's how you spell it. And there's a couple others that I got to know that are also Splatoon players. Anyways, yeah, then we all got hooked, and then she switched from Splatoon to another game, which I think may have been Hollow Knight, and that's the first time I heard of Hollow Knight. And then I was like, oh God, I gotta have this game. This is an amazing game. So I bought it, and lo and behold, oh dude, ended up only costing $7. Wow, Hannah, that's amazing. You gotta steal. Every now and then, so I put any games that I want, I put on my wish list in the Steam store, or whatever you call it. And then when the games go on sale, you get an email that, hey, one game on your wish list is for sale or on sale. I guess they're always for sale, aren't they? And so I'll put games in there, and then once they're on sale, I'll get a notification and then buy them usually. Oh wow, it was on Nintendo's block. Oh, so you got it on your Nintendo. Dang. Oh, cool. Look at these. I love these patterns. I love farming patterns. That's pretty cool. And so a game that I bought recently that I'm going to stream sometime this month, and I'm told it's about an 8 to 10 hour game, is Death and Taxes. Oops, wait, I didn't mean to do that. It's the game is Death and Taxes, and I initially bought it on my Switch because I thought it would be a good game for me, just like a chill off-screen game for me to play on my Switch. Well, the text, it's got a lot of text on it that you have to read. I can't read it, it's too small, so I ended up buying it on Steam too, which it wasn't a bad price though. It's not too scary of a game. I mean, it's really not a quote-unquote scary game, but the premise is that you are a Grim Reaper basically, and your boss will give you files of people that you have to kill, and they make you decide who you're gonna kill. So in a way, it's kind of gruesome in a way, but I mean, it's kind of a fun game. And plus, I mean, you're the Grim Reaper, and that's what the Grim Reaper does is kill people. So there's that. So it's a little bit of a unscruff-like game, but I think it'll be fun. And I'm gonna do that. I don't know. I've got to look at my calendar. Yes, the choices do get harder. Mrs. Max Knife is who I saw playing it when, I think it was last Thursday, possibly. I saw her playing it, and I thought, dang, that'd be a pretty cool game to stream. So I've got to pick one day this month to do it. The problem is my Saturdays this month are pretty tied up. Like tomorrow I've got a wedding that I'll be videoing. The following Saturday we've got a science, technology, engineering, arts and math festival that I'm going to be flying, getting aerial footage of for my city. But I'll make it happen. I've got the 23rd open right now anyways, and the 30th open. So I want to make it happen because I've got a really cool idea for myself while I'm streaming. Not really a costume per se, but a costume. We'll see how that works. That's my idea. Me and Tam the OG, actually, we're gonna do a team stream. And we had a pretty good idea on a costume for both of us.
Going to 125.457.
But they've had some house issues. They rent a house and they recently discovered it was full of mold. So they had to get a hotel room while their landlord tears out walls, tears their kitchen apart, and all this stuff to get rid of the mold. All right, so here's where we're at. This is where we took off from, Phoenix Sky Harbor in Phoenix, Arizona. We're flying to Yuma, Arizona. Pretty much just flying over the desert. I think most of this area is all desert. And then I'm gonna end stream once we land in Yuma. Next time I stream, which is probably not gonna be tomorrow night. I'm gonna be wiped out after that wedding. Probably gonna end up being Sunday. We'll fly from Yuma all the way over to the coast of California. Actually, I think over to the coast of California, Los Angeles. So I'm kind of doing a bonus airport tonight since I didn't stream last night. Go ahead and hit 2 airports to make up for it. So yeah, so Tam the OG and her husband and 2 kids are living in a hotel, which I know Hebby, who was in here recently, who was in here just a little while ago. I don't know if he still is, but I know he knows that feeling because, well, they have been working on trying to get their house livable. They've been having to live in a hotel as well. All right, I'm going to go ahead and I'm changing my prop pitch just to get myself a little bit more speed. Then I'm going to back off the throttle just a little bit. So this should increase my speed, but keep my altitude the same, I think. I'm learning. Well, I'm really just experimenting. So I think with the props at full pitch, we should get a lot of pull, and we can go with less RPM, but still have more pull if I'm not mistaken. So I'm going to throttle back and see what happens. Right now I'm gaining. I'm fixing to get some turbulence from these mountains. Oh, wait a minute. I just thought of something else that could be the problem. No, that couldn't be the problem either. Still trying to think of why my chat bot is not working properly. I'm just gonna have to Google it. Show us those socks. All right, you were the first person to put that command out there, Sean, so thank you for that. Unfortunately, I mean, I do have socks on, but it's gonna be kind of dark because my whoa, I've got feet on my head. Excuse me. I've got feet on my head. I'm tickling my ears with my feet. That's pretty funny. On the right foot, I've got my green socks with candy canes on them. Then on the left foot, I really did some digging this morning. And I found these at the bottom of my sock drawer. I have worn them on stream before, but it's been a while. So these are my black, white, and red. Not really a checkerboard pattern. It's kind of a diamond type pattern socks. And those, my friends, are my socks of the day. But thank you for that, Sean. I've got a light that I used to use, but it fell from where I had it stuck on the bottom of the desk. But I have found another place to mount it, but the batteries are dead. So I've got to, I've just got to buy batteries for it so that I can have my sock light back going again, my sock cam light. Thank you for that not redemption, but thank you for wait a minute. Thank you for putting that command out there. There we go. Sorry, I was watching my altitude. Yeah, that light holds 6 AA batteries. And I had 4 AA. I had 4 new AA batteries, but I didn't have 6. So I ordered some rechargeable batteries that should be here tomorrow. Forward. Here I thought I was gaining altitude, but I'm dropping like crazy. Need to pull back up a little bit. There we go. That's better. Bring that altitude back up where it needs to be. Yeah, that's pretty funny. The sock cam, putting my socks on my head, tickling my ears with my feet. That'd be gross. Tickling my ears with my feet. That doesn't even sound, that sounds like something you could get, that I could get banned for Twitch for saying or something. Not quite halfway on our trip. And I tell you, I am extremely happy with this aircraft. I did change planes. So I started out with the Cessna 152 and then I went to the 172. But this Cessna 208, this is a smooth flying beast right here. The other planes, I mean, they were smooth, but they were so light, I guess, that I couldn't fly a straight line. I really struggled to fly a straight line. This plane, I've got a, well, that's not bad though. I've got a 10 knot headwind, so that's not really an issue, but it's a good thing for me because they're probably going to let me fly straight into the runway. But anyways, landing this was amazingly smooth and easy. when I flew into Phoenix from Mexico. Bumpy a little bit right now just from flying over the mountains, getting some wind turbulence from the wind blowing over the mountains, but other than that, it's been a very for the most part a smooth flight. Let's see here, I'm going to do a quick Google search for Streamlabs No, shoot, I just did a search and then I accidentally erased it. Dang it. Streamlabs chatbot will shoot. Cloudbot, what I meant to say. Will not allow mods to create. Let's see here. Let's see what we got.
Albuquerque Center, Cessna November 9er, 2 Sierra Tango, 4,600 feet.
Cessna November 9er, 2 Sierra Tango, Albuquerque Center, altimeter 29.83. Continue as planned.
Okay, I think I've found some answers. I'm not sure if I found my answer or not, but I'll fool with that after stream. It's kind of rude for me to be looking at my phone and texting, you know, searching during stream, so I apologize for that. It just really bugs me when something's not working that should be working. I wonder if I can type in add command. Okay. Something I just got to work out. There's a couple commands I want to add, and Hannah tried it and Hebby tried it, and it's still not working. This does not make sense. And I was thinking maybe that the CloudBot was not attached to Twitch, and that might still be the case, but when I did a test of a follow, the follow came through on OBS, so I don't know that that is the issue. All right, coming up on halfway through the flight, just to show you where we're at. This way right here is the halfway mark, so we're bumping on halfway through. Then we'll get to Yuma, Arizona in the next probably half hour. We'll be landing.
Contact Albuquerque Center on 125.4. Good day.
So the next thing I'm gonna try is to see. I'm just running things through my mind about what could be wrong. And I'm just wondering where on Streamlabs website, and I'm logged in, where do I find my list of mods? Somewhere on here there should be a list of mods. Where is that? Oh, did you really? You drove through Yuma on the truck sim? Sweet. That's pretty cool. I was probably watching when you did that. It's on like last night. I had students in our lab in the shop at work, and so I just pulled up one of the laptops. We got several laptops there, so I just pulled it up, and I couldn't log into Twitch, but I had Twitch up and I was watching you. So I don't know if that gave you an extra view. If you're not logged into Twitch, I don't know if that counts as a viewer or not, but I was watching. The cat is the best thing about your truck. Yeah, Hannah, it's really bugging the crap out of me. So I was kind of peeking at it just a minute ago, because there should be a list of moderators, and I'm wondering if maybe that list is I don't know. So there's a user management. You don't have any users yet. I'm gonna try adding you, Hannah, and just for kicks. Hannah 9710 underscore. Okay. Let's just see what happens. Oh, I think I typed it wrong. Dang it. 9710. I typed in 9720. What an idiot. Okay, so how do I'm not sure. I have no idea. Hannah, go ahead and try typing in a command again. Try to add a command. I don't think what I did anything at all, but try that exclamation mark add command. I don't think I did anything, but it said add a user, so I added you, but it says it added you as a regular user. But I hit edit, and then it doesn't give me an option of making you a mod or anything, which is really weird. Okay, it's still not working. Dang it. And even when I type in add command, it doesn't do anything.
Climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Expect hard at Yankee runway at 25 right approach via India Whiskey Alpha transition clear to India Whiskey Alpha and flight 2119er.
I will get this figured out. I will. I don't either, and it's really about to drive me crazy. This really makes no sense, because I'm looking at the website right now, and I see everything that has happened in chat. Like last time I streamed, Not Bad followed me, and it's showing that Not Bad followed. But I don't understand. Everything is turned on that should be turned on. So this is definitely connected to my chat. To my channel. I just realized my airplane is veering left because I'm not focusing on it. Focusing on the wrong things. Well, the right things at the wrong time. Streamlabs. It's Streamlabs. Streamlabs chatbot. So I've got chatbot and I have cloudbot. So that works right now. I'm not sure if that would show up in a user list.
Southwest 560, contact Los Angeles Center on 134.65. Good day.
Update. Dashboard.
134.65 Southwest 560.
I'm just taking a quick look at my chatbot client that's local to my PC while I'm on here. While we're just kind of flying. All right, so there you are, editor. Can I edit you? Okay, Hannah, try to add a command now. I'm just seeing if I'm just kind of playing around with some things. Shoot. Okay. Still not working. Okie dokie. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, Hannah, I might do that. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm probably not going to have time to do anything this weekend with the wedding and everything, because once I once we get through tomorrow night, of course I'll be wiped out, and then Sunday I'll have to start the editing process, or I might take a few days off before I start editing. But anyways, I know I haven't been the best streamer this time around because I'm really not. I'm just kind of letting the plane fly itself, not looking around or anything, but it's about to drive me nuts why my mods can't add commands. Okay, cool. Thank you, Hannah. I will definitely keep that in mind for sure. Chat settings. I don't know. All right, what are we looking like altitude wise? I'm slowly losing altitude. I need to speed up just a little bit. I need to focus on the plane instead of all this other stuff. But you can ask my wife. I'm kind of hard-headed once I get my mind on something. It drives me crazy until I figure it out. If I had 3 monitors, I probably would go ahead and be working on it live, but I don't want to, anything I do on a website, it's hiding chat, and I don't want to hide chat and have someone saying something that I totally miss. So look around out there, pretty much like I fully expected, pretty much just flying over desert right now. There is some farming, looks like, going on right here to our left, but besides that, it's been pretty much desert. And it looks like there's a river is why we have all this, because there's actually some water to irrigate all this farmland. Lady Penny, seeing you twice in one day. How are you? How are you today, Penny? Good to see you, friend. I hope you're well. Whose channel was that I saw you in earlier today? Who was it I was watching? I can't remember who it was I was watching, and you were in there and I spoke to you. I hope you're doing well. Oh, thank you for shouting out, Lady Penny. Oh, that's right, I forgot. Yes, it was the average Kim. Gosh, how could I forget that? It was Kim. Penny, if I have not followed you, I apologize, but I'm about to, but I'm pretty sure I have. There we go. I am so sorry, Penny. I have not followed you yet, and I don't know why. I guess whenever I end stream, I forget about things because I'm ready to go to bed usually, but I just threw you a follow. So I'm going to try to catch one of your streams and surprise you one day. You're welcome, Penny. And again, I am so sorry. All right, I'm gonna try to find Yuma on my airport list. There we go. KNYL, that's it. Tune to their weather.
Kilo November Yankee Lima Airport information, Quebec 1700 Zulu. 1278 and 17. Visibility 10.
Yuma Tower Cessna November 9er 2 Sierra Tango is type Cessna Caravan 12 miles northeast of Kilo Whiskey Echo Oscar 3,800 feet. Requesting transition.
Cessna November 9er 2 Sierra Tango transition approved. Report
All
clear
right.
Yuma Tower airspace.
Let's see here. Where is the airspace for? Oh, I'm still a long ways away.
Cessna 2 Sierra Tango, please acknowledge.
Oh, sorry.
Will report clear Cessna 2 Sierra Tango.
But actually, my intents are to fly there,
Cessna
so
November 9er 2 Sierra Tango 3,800 feet to land.
Cessna November 9er 2 Sierra Tango Yuma Tower. Altimeter 29er decimal 88 wind 278 and 17. Fly straight in runway 21 left.
okay. So fly straight in, runway 21 left. That's kind
Fly
of
straight
what
to
I was
runway
hoping
21 left,
for.
Cessna 2 Sierra Tango.
So 27 is what? Oh, runway 21. Oh, okay. Okay, let me show y'all what I'm talking about. So this is my flight path, this purple. I was really hoping for runway 26 because it would be literally straight in, but they're wanting me to fly in at runway 21, 21L. So this is gonna be, that's where I'm gonna be flying in from. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have to fly kind of this way, and then the runway I'm gonna be landing on is just to the left of this green cone. So I'm gonna cross over my flight path, come over this way, and then fly straight in. A little bit differently than what I was expecting it to be, but hey, not a big deal. No big problem. But I am a little low for these mountains though. I think I'm gonna climb just a little bit. There we go, start the slow steady climb. Sorry about my mouse cursor showing again. Kind of looking outside at the desert and the little bit of farming going on. Actually, that's probably a good bit of farming that's going on. Should be coming up on Laguna Air Force Base very shortly. Well, it'll be a little while, but should be able to see it anyways. This might, in fact, this probably is it right here off in the distance, this little circle with a marker. And it actually looks like the way I'm gonna fly in, it looks like we are gonna miss any of these mountains. So I'm still gonna do a steady climb until I know that I'm clear, but it looks like I am gonna be fairly clear of any of these mountain ranges. Looks like there's a fairly big mountain range that you really can't see because of that pillar, windshield pillar. I'm gonna try to look out the window a little bit lower, but it won't let me. Oh, no problem, Kim. Thank you. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate it. Have a good night and enjoy your work tomorrow. Yeah, I've got to be heading off soon too to get ready for my work tomorrow as well. Thank you. I appreciate your support. Have a good one. Y'all, if you are in my channel right now and you don't follow the average Kim, go follow the average Kim. She is not your average Kim. Go check her out. And her husband, the Kung Fu Kangaroo, also a really cool dude and a good streamer as well. He is mostly responsible for getting me hooked on this game. I'm doing all the wrong streamer stuff tonight. Working on problems on stream, yawning on stream. You heard that before you shut down the PC. Good night, Kim. Have a good night. These mountains over here are kind of awesome looking. Little mountain range. So basically what we're going to be doing is flying around this mountain range. I'm going to be taking a flight path something like this and then flying straight into the airport. We'll be flying around this one, and then yeah, right after, I don't know, about right here it looks like I'll be turning to the left and then flying straight into the airport. See how far away we are.
Yuma Tower Cessna November 9er 2 Sierra Tango is unfamiliar with the area. Request directions to the airport.
Cessna 2 Sierra Tango Airport is 10 o'clock to 9 miles.
All right, so we're 29 miles away. Won't take long. And I'm still slowly increasing my altitude. I guess I can kind of reverse that now, where I can slowly start descending. Airport is only 196 feet above sea level. Shouldn't be any issues. And just like I thought, Laguna Air Force Base, straight ahead, 12 o'clock. So what I'm going to do right before I reach that airport is when I'm going to turn to the left, and then I should be lined up pretty daggone well with runway they want me to land on, which was, I don't remember. So here, which runway was that? Uh, 21 left. Sheesh. So right before we get to the Laguna, we'll take to the left and then fly in for runway 21 left. You can actually see the runway. There's one runway there, and it looks like maybe another one facing that direction. In fact, yeah, that is correct. Almost like an arrow shape. go ahead and start my bank to the left. See if this landing is just as smooth as the last one, and maybe the last landing was just a fluke. But I have a feeling this airplane is significantly heavier than the other ones, and that made navigating it a whole lot easier. Slowly turn to the left. All right, we should be seeing the airport fairly soon. It's still off to the left wing just a little bit. It should be showing up on our left very soon. Coming on around. Should be showing up right in this area very, very soon as we slowly make this left bank and get lined up with the runway 21L. See how far away we are.
Yuma Tower Cessna November 9er 2 Sierra Tango is unfamiliar with the area. Request directions to the airport.
Cessna 2 Sierra Tango Airport is 11 o'clock, 18 miles.
Okay, 18 miles out. Yeah, there we go. This is probably it right here. Slowly coming around. I'm getting a little bit of turbulence off those mountains that we just crossed over. Actually, that's not it. It's most likely, I don't know, that could be it. It's kind of hard to tell by the nav map exactly how close I am at this point. And turn just a little bit more. I'm gonna straighten it on up in just a minute. There's Yuma International. So straight ahead, I was totally wrong about where the airport was. It's a good thing I'm not a real pilot, because that's what I was looking at. But this is where we're going. So we're doing okay. Doing okay. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and slow the aircraft down just a little bit, so we'll start losing some altitude. It looks like we are 5,100 feet. I need to bring it on down. Airport is almost sea level, and you can actually see the runway lights right here flashing at me. I'm gonna go ahead and go flaps down. That helps. It's almost like an air brake kind of flaps are. Help stabilize the aircraft as you're coming up, preparing for landing. But it also does help slow the aircraft down a little bit. Also brings the back wheels lower than the front so that you land smoothly. In fact, let me show you what I mean when I say flaps down. If you look, right here, these are the flaps when I say flaps down. So right now they're level with the wings. The flaps are the same, you know, same whatever, same shape and or anything. But when I go flaps down, you see that the inside of the wings have now pointed down just a little bit. That actually helps slow the aircraft down, but it also helps point it. I mean, it points it up. So it's almost like an air brake in a way. And that is what we talk about when we say flaps down. Just got my bedtime notification on my watch. Got it set for 10 p.m. All right, we're in way 21L. So this is this is 21R, I think. The one with the flashing light, I think, is runway 21R. So 21L, if I'm not mistaken, is this runway right here. We'll know once we get a little bit closer. Need to throttle it back a little bit more. I think I'm correct on that. And I forgot to talk. I have not talked to my passengers at all this flight. So I'm going to go ahead and tell them. Flight attendants, prepare for landing. And that's all I'm telling them. Prepare for landing, daggone it. You haven't heard from me the whole flight, but now I'm telling you, we're about to land, homies. Holy crap, I'm still 5,000 feet in the air too. Need to bring this bad boy on down. And runway 21L, I am correct. So the one with the flashing runway lights is 21R, 21 right. We're gonna be going 21L. Go ahead and bring the plane on down significantly as we prepare for landing. What are we at? 3,000? Yeah, 33, 32. Doing good, doing good. This plane is amazingly smooth coming in. Got a 13-knot wind coming directly out of the west. So it's could potentially blow us slightly left, but I don't see that happening. We're doing really good. All right, that's a warning that's telling me that there's another aircraft in the vicinity, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so they're telling me I'm clear to run.
Clear to
I'm
land.
clear
Runway
to land.
Cessna 2 Sierra Tango.
All right, cool. So we're clear to land, homies. Clear to land, friends. Clear to land. Runway 21 left. Go ahead and pull up a little bit. We're still a little ways away from it. Might need to even throttle up just slightly. You know what though? I think it's awful hard to tell which. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this little runway right here is me. I'm still thinking this is 21R, this is 21L. It's a little short runway. I don't need much room to stop. I shouldn't anyways. We'll see how that works out. All right, bring this thing on down. Here we go. Throttle it on back. I'd like to say that I'm getting better, but honestly, this aircraft is a dream to fly.
500.
And I'm thankful that I just started out with the two Cessnas that I did, just so I could know how good I had it with this one. But dang, this is freaking amazing. All right, here we go. Oh no, I'm left of the runway again, but hopefully I can straighten this out. Y'all know me with my. Oh shoot! Well, now I'm right at the runway. Oh well, what was I saying about a smooth?
Cessna 2 Sierra Tango contact ground on 121.9er.
There we go. What was I saying about a smooth landing? It is. That was relatively smooth. I'll call it smooth. Yeah, I know I'm going a little fast. I know. And I totally missed my turn back there. Lord, I need to get some pedals, y'all. And I see fuel, so I'm going to go ahead and head to where I can get some fuel. Hopefully this time I won't crash into a building and blow this airport up. I'm sure they heard about my last incident. So I should be able to just go straight. And then I'll be turning to the right in just a minute. I do want to refuel the right way this time, if at all possible. I like to try to keep things in a sim game as real as possible. All right, so we're gonna make this turn, then our next turn to the right will be fuel. Should be a fueling station at this this next turn right here. And there it is. All right, so here we are at fuel. I'm gonna go ahead and reset my fuel. So we went ahead and topped off. Turn on my park brake. And now I gotta figure out how to shut this bad boy down. Ignition. Fuel pump. Battery. Let's see here. What else is in this console? There. Did I do everything I need to now to shut this thing down? Let's see. Yes, I did. Cool. All right. Well, I did want to take the time to thank everybody for suffering through with me all my struggles tonight.